If you haven't watched parts 1 and 2, pause now. This won't make sense without them, because until you feel the silence, until you trace the root, you can't see the cost. But once you do, you realize you're not choosing your life. Something else is. You think you're in control, you make choices, set goals, build habits. But what if the real driver of your life is hidden? What if your shadow writes the script and you're just reading the lines? Every time you feel unworthy, you overachieve to compensate. Every time you feel unseen, you chase attention disguised as connection. Every time you feel powerless, you try to control what doesn't belong to you, and it feels normal, because the shadow doesn't shout. It whispers through your instincts, your impulses, your patterns. You don't notice it, because it hides behind what the world rewards. You get praised for working too hard, applauded for sacrificing your needs, admired for being endlessly strong. But underneath it all, you're exhausted, and you don't know why. This is the cost of unconscious living. You build your life around your wounds, your relationships around your triggers, your success around your fear of failure. And the worst part, you believe it's who you are, that you're just like this, that love must always feel unsafe, that peace is something people like you don't get. But that's not true. It's just what happens when you've never made the unconscious conscious. Let's talk about the brain. Neurologically, your brain is built to protect you, not to free you. It learns through repetition, not truth. It memorizes pain so it can avoid it in the future. And so, even if something is killing your soul, your mind may still call it safe, because it's familiar. This is why people return to the same toxic dynamics, why they recreate what hurt them, why they sabotage what could heal them. Because the brain chooses survival over authenticity, and culture makes it worse. We are surrounded by distractions, constant noise, scrolling, performance, comparison, a system built to numb the inner world, a world that profits from your disconnection. It teaches you to fear discomfort, to fix, filter, reframe, and fake. But healing doesn't happen by escaping. It happens by turning toward the pain, by giving voice to the parts of you that were never heard, by standing still long enough for the truth to rise. Not the polished truth, the raw truth, the one you buried under strength, smiles, and stories. Because until you see the shadow clearly, you will continue to live its consequences. The same arguments, the same emptiness, the same ache behind your eyes that no one else can see. This isn't fate, it's just the cost of silence. But now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it. And the question is no longer, what's been shaping me? It becomes, what am I ready to reclaim? In the next chapter, we break the illusion, the performance, the false self you built. To survive, subscribe to Philreal and enter the rebellion, because healing doesn't start with comfort, it starts with war.